So let me reiterate, because there are a lot of unanswered questions and a lot of additional questions which arise on basis of what the Honorable Minister has said. Our concern is not to really hold a dagger into somebody's heart. Our interest only is that the purity and fairness of governance must be maintained. That's the limited object. That limited object is, for the facts which I will not repeat, this was a highly doubtful FIPB clearance. On the eve of this FIPB clearance, any of the parties, the investee or the investor, should not directly or indirectly be indulging in a business relationship with anybody close to the minister's family. That's all.
Please yield for a minute. I have made it clear that in 2006, Advantage Consulting alone, promoted by two promoters, had a commercial transaction for 26,444 rupees plus TDS with Aircel Limited. And in 2006, Osbridge had no connection, and they have issued a legal notice saying to allege that Osbridge had a connection with Advantage Consulting is totally wrong. They made a passive investment 5 years later in 2011.
Let me straight away tell you why I disbelieve that explanation.
Paid equity by paying partly paid up shares, not even fully paid up shares.
Let me now straight away, sir, inform the minister why I find this as an unconvincing explanation. Companies are floated, friends are shareholders, you enter the company on a later date. 6 years later, when we are reinvestigating the fact, you have to look at the footprints that they've left behind. The minister's case is, Osbridge was admittedly a company in which his family members had 94% shares. Osbridge's connection with Advantage started in 2011. Therefore, cannot impinge on a 2006 transaction. That's the case. I hold in my hand the return of Osbridge, the annual return to the ROC for the year 2006-2007. So it was Osbridge which didn't know of Advantage in 2006-2007. In this return, Osbridge gives its address. And if you look at some of the 2G charge sheets, this has been considered in some of them as a clinching evidence to show connection between the two companies. What is its own address that Osbridge gives in 2006? AdvantageConsultants@gmail.com. This is 2006. In 2006, what is the Advantage Strategic Consultants Private Limited's email ID? I hold their letterhead of that period. www.advantageconsultants.com. The same email ID. So these are companies which have a connection with each other in 2006. They share the same address. Now what is the connection of these companies? Osbridge, admittedly in 2006 you had the shareholding. In 2006, Advantage's other transactions by which Advantage paid Aircel, I do not accept prima facie this theory of consultancy. For the simple common sense logic, if I give consultancy to somebody, he should be paying me. My balance sheet should not disclose a loan and an advance to him. Please, let me just show the balance sheet. The contemporaneous balance sheet of 2006 of Advantage shows, under what head? Loans and advances. So in 2006, advance has been given or a loan has been given to whom? Aircel Televentures Limited. In 2006, a loan and an advance has been given. This is the balance sheet file. And today we are being told, we gave consultancy to Aircel. Aircel has paid us. Well, Aircel may have paid you for the consultancy, But your balance sheet shows quite to the opposite, that this was a loan and advance from you to Aircel. And who are the other companies to which Advantage is giving loans and advances? In 2006, all three companies controlled by the same person with which you are connected, Chase Management Services Private Limited, Chase Healthcare Solutions Private Limited, Halidon Marketing Private Limited. My case, sir, is, did on the eve of this FIPP clearance, which is highly doubtful, companies with which the gentleman I am not naming was concerned, connected, was this investee dealing with those? What was the nature of this financial transaction? And if there was such a dealing, then this further vitiates this FIPP clearance which has been granted, and it raises serious doubts which I am afraid have not been cleared.